Jordan fans, 2011. Let's talk about 2011. Well, what happened in 2011? Most of the people that bring up 2011 don't actually want to talk about 2011 at all, mainly because there's more factors that come into play with 2011 than just LeBron choked it away. But that doesn't help their GOAT case. LeBron fans don't even care about 2011 because there was 8 finals after 2011. He won 4 championships after that with 4 finals MVPs. So why would we want to continue to talk about 2011? It's not because we dodge it, it's because what are we talking about it for? What does it prove? But I understand that there are people that actually do want to know what happened with LeBron in 2011. We'd never seen that happen with LeBron. Well, that finals was unique in a lot of different ways. One of the ways it was unique was you had 3 stars that were used to being the #1 guy on their team. They came together on one guy's team, being Dwayne Wade's. Now, let's make it clear, this is no blame to Dwayne Wade. They had not transitioned from it being Dwayne Wade's team to it being anybody else's, and they were still playing like it. Let's look at this quote from David Fizdale. So if we look at that series, the turning point was when the Heat were up 2-1, and that next game is when things started to fall apart. But let's see how they were playing him, because a lot of people want to know, how did he end up being so quiet? Well, it was obvious. The Heat were having issues with the pecking order. Pat Riley talked about this. So a lot of times they would have LeBron just standing in the corner while Wade went to work. Now, because they're 2 slashers, there was hardly any spacing in the team to begin with. But as we all know from watching LeBron over the years, him standing in the corner is not the best way to utilize prime LeBron James. But that's what kept happening over and over. In the crunch time, they would go to Wade like it was 2006. LeBron would be standing out of the way. Obviously, he's not going to crowd the paint. Now, this does not absolve LeBron of anything in this series because he had his issues as well. But it goes a little deeper than that, because if you look at the clip of Wade when he was screaming at LeBron in front of everyone, that was a very telling moment. Now, I'm not going to get in LeBron James' head and tell you that this was how he responded, or this is how he acted, or that he pulled a Kobe and he was protesting that he wasn't going to shoot, but it does play a role in the dynamic that they had. LeBron's whole life, he had been LeBron, the guy on the team. He goes to Dwayne Wade's team, and Dwayne Wade is the guy. He's the closer. Again, this is not blaming Dwayne saying he didn't close the game. This is just showing it wasn't just LeBron figuring it out. It was the entire team figuring it out. Even the coaching staff had to take some accountability here because they were playing LeBron James wrong. Now, what do we know about the following season when they were successful? What was the main difference? They had to come together and decide that this was LeBron's team from now on. It wasn't going to work with LeBron playing a role where he was standing in the corner while Dwayne Wade was closing games. Now, couple that with the brilliance of the Dallas Mavericks and their defensive game plan against this situation. They could read this situation happening. So this is where LeBron's fault comes in. So had LeBron been able to read the room better in this situation and understand, hey, even though you're my friend, Dwayne Wade, even though this is your team, I don't give a shit. I'm going to overstep my boundaries with this team. I'm going to overstep my boundaries with the coaching staff, and I'm actually going to take over. Now, that would have created some more issues that we don't even know would have happened. But if you are going to place some blame with LeBron, that's probably where it would have been. Once they got out of that, they won 2 titles in a row.
At the end of the day, me as a leader, Spo as the head coach, we got to do a better job to make sure that he's not struggling. Right. How are we getting him the ball in certain places to make it easier for him?
Right.